addict that I've been known since I've been in the process of recovery, and she and I talk periodically, I guess, when, I want to say, just to be honest, when either one of us are in pain, so we tend to call each other, you know, every now and then, more then than now. I guess the pain got to get so great in order for one of us to call each other, but she's real integral in my recovery process. I guess you can say, you know, they say around here that we don't have any gurus, but in my eyes, you know, as far as this addict is, she's one of the gurus in our areas, you know, because she has a lot to offer. She has a lot of willingness to help other recovering addicts through the 12 steps and things that she does or goes through in her life. Don't have a problem with sharing them. So without further ado, I'll give you an addict named Kim.
Hi, I'm Kim and I'm an addict.
Hi, Kim.
Well, this day is finally here. ISNAC 10. I'm excited. I don't need a moment of silence because my God is already with me. When I was surprised when I was asked, because I kept begging to share. And I was surprised when I was told that I was sharing, you know, and I'm really overwhelmed right now with so much gratitude. A few weeks ago, I didn't think I was going to be here, you know, to share this, but my God has a purpose, you know, and I was in a car crash and totaled my vehicle and it rolled, and it was no way I was supposed to make it out of that, you know, and I get full just thinking about it because I know my God had a purpose today, you know, and I was supposed to carry a message today, and I know why I'm here, you know. ISNAC 10, our symbol, and the broader the base, the higher the point of freedom. You know, this program has given so much since the beginning. I've been in the program 14 years now, and it's been a part of my life. It's who I am, and I don't mind giving back what's freely given to me on a daily basis because it's not mine, you know, and I'm blessed to have it. I'm blessed to have Narcotics Anonymous in my life, you know, and this symbol stands for a whole lot, and God revealed a whole lot of things to me in the last few months about what this really means, and you know, it just didn't mean the words that I read and stuff, you know. He started helping me to recognize some things, you know, that I didn't know, you know, and that's why they call this a basic text, you know, we study. And he started revealing some things that I didn't even understand. I had this same book this book is just as old as I am. It'll be 15 years this year too. It came into recovery with me. So the more I read it, the more I get out of it. And we talk about the base of this being, you know, self, society, and God, service, you know, and that's the base of it, you know, and it's all that together rise up to a point of freedom, and that's what I wanted to focus on today, and that's where God has me at today, is the freedom, you know, because in all that we do, and all of us together, there is a point of freedom. You know, and I had some points and stuff that I wanted to share that was revealed to me as far as freedom, that we might not recognize on a daily basis how free we really are from a whole lot of stuff. Not just active addiction, but a whole lot of things that came along with active addiction of not using no more. The freedom, I started looking up the freedom and what it meant. And, I didn't go to the dictionary. God sent me to the basic text, and I went inside the basic text and I started going through and I was like, it's more freedom in here than I knew, I don't read it a whole lot of times, but I didn't realize how much freedom it really was in the basic text when you go into it, and they say we all rise to the point of freedom, and the greater the base as we grow in unity in numbers in our fellowship, the broader the sides of the pyramid, and when I look at that, I look at all the service work and, that we involve ourselves in, because when I came in, that's the first thing they told me to do is get involved. They said if you want to stay clean, and they was roughnecks back then and stuff, they was like, if you want to stay clean, you're going to do what we do and, get like us and, and you're going to do this and get in service. It wasn't a whole lot when I first came to Fort Wayne, but we did what we had to do to stay clean. We went to meetings and we did what we needed to do to recover, and it grew. The fellowship started growing, and the more the fellowship grew, the more freedom came, the more the unity, the numbers, people started staying, people started coming, and the base got bigger, and I look at that, and I look at all the stuff that we put in the base, because on a daily basis, I have to go to prayer. For me today, see, I'm not where I was. I can't stand up here and act like I'm still a newcomer. I used to hear people say, I'm just as new as the newcomer. If you sitting up here with 15 years clean, you still acting like a newcomer, something wrong with you. Because you shouldn't be still that way. You shouldn't. Because it's a change. This process is about changing and growing up, and the pyramid lets us know that we have to grow up to something, and it's important that we learn how to grow up. And I learned that through coming to the meetings, and I learned that through allowing people to tell me what I thought I knew, because I knew everything when I came here. Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. I knew everything. And when I humbled myself and allowed somebody to tell me something, that's when my base started growing. That's when I started allowing myself to grow a little higher. And it was okay, because if we don't humble ourselves, you can't open yourself. And I'm going to say that again. If you can't humble yourself, you can't open yourself, so you'll never receive what somebody is trying to tell you. Everybody out here tonight is not going to get what I'm trying to say because everybody is not sitting here open. They said we came in here spiritually, mentally, and physically dead. It's some of us that still sit around spiritually, mentally, and physically dead because we're not open. And if we don't humble ourselves, I had to humble myself when I came in here and let somebody know I did not know what y'all was talking about. All that stuff y'all talking about is going in one ear and out the other because I didn't understand. And I thank God for them repeating the same stuff over and 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 over again because I needed to hear that over again. In order for it to stick up here instead of going through my ears, I needed for it to stay there. And when I started concentrating and allowing myself to hear what y'all was trying to tell me, that's when I stayed. That's when I stayed put. I didn't have no more excuses to walk out the door no more. I didn't have no more excuses to get up and go smoke a cigarette no more. I stopped using a lot of stuff in this process, and it's because y'all taught me that I don't have to keep doing that to myself. Y'all taught me that the more that I learn, the better I'll be, and if I keep coming back, I can stay clean. And they just wasn't talking about drugs. I found out as I went on, it's other things that I can stay clean off of: sex, money, food, cigarettes. I can stay clean. I don't have to pick up all this stuff to make me happy, or what I thought made me happy. And a lot of stuff that I did was just stuff that I was doing to cause harm to me, because I didn't feel good about me. A lot of stuff that I picked up along the way was stuff I did just to do because I knew it caused harm. And today I don't have to cause harm to myself. Y'all taught me that. Y'all taught me how to live. Y'all gave me freedom. When y'all told me that any addict could lose the desire. Y'all told me any addict. And I had to come to believe that I too, after seeing all y'all stay clean, keep coming back to the meetings, that I can stay clean too, just like you. Then one day I'm going to have 5 years, just like you. One day I'm going to have 10 days, just like you. One day I'm going to learn how to stay, just like you. Because they say we all the same. No, ain't no little I, no big eyes, little U's. We all the same. And it's important that, I continue to tell myself that, because they say the more time you get in the program and everything, that we get complacent. I say we get lazy, and we think we know it all, and we think we got it. And so we just stop coming around and making ourselves available to the newcomers, that's coming in. But I thank God for the staying power, to stay around and give back what I know is not mine. I thank God for allowing me to be able to give back, for him to even give me the knowledge to give something back to somebody, because I took for so long. I took stuff from people so long that it is a privilege to be up here to give something back, that I'm overwhelmed. One thing that I had wrote down, I had a lot of passages wrote down that came out of the basic text, and it was, a lot of them have to do with freedom. And it's saying working the steps and maintaining abstinence gives us a daily reprieve from our self-imposed life sentences. We become free to live. We have freedom to live. When we start working the steps and maintaining abstinence from drugs, we have a freedom to live. That's our freedom right there. Then it went on, another passage was, we feel totally free to express ourselves within the fellowship. When I came in here, somebody shared my story. That made me feel free enough to share mine too. You know what I'm saying? They shared their pain, and I was going through pain, and they shared so much, and I was like, how could somebody share something like that? But it gave me that freedom to be able to share my own. That's another freedom that we have in this program, is to be able to come to a meeting, a Narcotics Anonymous meeting, and share whatever is on our mind. And nobody is judging us, or nobody is going to throw it back in our face. And we're going to get some understanding, and we're going to get some hugs, and we're going to get some love. And somebody's going to tell us to keep coming back. I've been through it too, and this is how I did it. That was freedom for me. That somebody else was going through the same thing that I was going through. I always thought my stuff was bigger than the world. Another one was, step 1 means that we do not have to use, and this is a great freedom. This is a great freedom. When I met step 1, I was like, whoa, I ain't got to use no more. They said, the only thing I had to do is admit. I don't have to use. After that, I don't have to use no more. I don't have to. That was freedom for me. When my sponsor introduced me to that step and she broke it down, she told me, babe, you don't have to use no more. I believed her. and I haven't used in 14 years. They say the fifth step is the key to freedom. The fifth step now is the key to freedom. So if you want freedom, because see, they told me we can be happy, joyous, and free in this program. And see, I'm standing on it. Because see, that's that more to be revealed and everything. I don't care what you go through, what happens in your life, who did what, who took what, who doing you, who doing him. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to use. All them things that I used to say, if that ever happened to me, I know I would use. That was a reservation. If that ever happened to me, girl, I'd be using right now. I know I had to go get me about 2 or 3 of them. That's what I used to tell myself. Because I just knew if something bad happened to my parents, I would just, girl, I'll be out there using, I know. That was that old lie I used to tell myself. That lie is dead. That lie is dead. I don't have to use no matter what. You don't have to use no matter what. No matter what is going on in your life. No job, no home, no kids, no man, no woman. That's life. That's life. And I don't have to use behind it. I found that out in Narcotics Anonymous. They say sharing the exact nature of our wrong sets us free. Sharing the exact nature. And when you get to the exact, you're talking about straight to the point. Baby, this is the butter, and this how it went, and boo-hoo-hoo-hoo, I'm going to cry about it. This is how it is because it's painful. Babe, help. Help me. Because this is hurting. And I can't deal with it. And I'm scared. And I might use. That's being honest with me. I can't handle it. Those words. See, because I used to tell myself that old lie. Oh, I can handle this. Oh, ain't nothing gonna get me down. I ain't that tough rock. I booed, I cried a drop of a hat. Yeah, I don't like pain today. I don't like being hurt today. You know, it's important that I share with somebody. They told me to find one person who believes in me and wants to help me in my recovery. They didn't say I had to come in here and find 1,500 people and share my stuff with. They said find one person who believes in me and wants to help me in my recovery. One person that I have to share with. And I probably went through about 5, 6 sponsors since I've been here, you know. And each of them, I ain't got to go through, you know, why and what. But I kept going on. Let me put it that way. I didn't let it stop me from working a step. I didn't let it stop me from moving on in my recovery because this sponsor went or I moved on or whatever. I continue the process. The process must continue because ain't no in between, ain't no middle. You either working it or you're not. You either living or you're dying. Ain't no middle man. You either read this or you're not. You either living or you're dead. Which one are you today? See, because if I don't put this in me, you know what? I'm probably dead. Because why? My spirit is not awakened to what is going on in this room right now. And if my spirit ain't awakened, then I'm dead to what y'all trying to tell me. And I'm not going to get it. But you keep coming back. Because that's what they told me. You might not get it today. You might not get it tomorrow. But you keep coming back. Because if you bring the body, the mind will follow. And you keep hearing this stuff, sooner or later, your mind will tell you this stuff when you get ready to walk up to the dope man's house. And they start telling you all them people that been telling you to keep coming back, and all them numbers running through your head, and you know, all that sponsor that keep telling you to work that step, get the hollering in your ear and everything. It'll start coming to you. And you'll stop yourself. You'll stop yourself. It's important that we get this. They say if we truly want to be free, we will take a good look at input from fellow addicts. If we truly want to be free. Not that fake freedom. We talking about a true freedom. That you are willing to sit there and listen to somebody tell you, hey, you ain't doing it right. And this is how you need to do it. Because I used to be like, who is you? Don't tell me I do it. Do yours. Is yours all right? You know? How you gonna tell me I do mine? Is yours living large? You know? That's the attitude I used to take on, but I had to drop the attitude, you know, and get some gratitude. And humble myself and allow somebody to tell me that I don't have all the answers. That I need to take, what they used to say, take the cotton out your ears and put it in your mouth. Because some of us know we talk too much. Some of us know we talk too much. And if we argue, we want to get the last word. So we definitely know we talk too much. You at that point. You know, so some of us do need to shut up and hear a message. You know, me. I'm talking about me. It's important that I learn how to listen. It's not just about coming in here and sharing my pain, my stuff, mine. I need to learn how to listen to somebody else. I need to learn how to listen for the answers. Because most of the time, if I keep going to a meeting, my answers don't come in the meeting. Or I get it revealed to me within myself. It'll come out and be like, I've been doing this all this time, and God showed me this in a meeting in one night. Slapped me in the face. But that's all right. They used to say we each other eyes and ears. I believe that still. I don't mind somebody pulling my coat. I don't mind somebody yanking me back. I don't mind. Because I wish somebody had yanked me back a long time ago. I don't mind today. Yank me back. When you see me doing something, I'll run your child of the way, and you know, don't know well, I don't do it. Yank me. It's okay. Because I want to live today. And we still gonna tend to do other stuff. They say ain't no perfect recovering addict. Ain't no perfect recovering addict. They say we still are mismanagers of our finances. We still mismanagers. I still mismanage. If there's somebody out there that don't, then get with me after the meeting. Because I need to talk to you about how to manage mine. But I still mismanage. I be thinking, okay, I'm on the right track and everything. And there I go. I done went all the way back to the mall and spent it all up, and here come rent time. Here come the car note. Oh, they done build up, and because I done called and set up a time with them and everything, and then it done roll over into another month. Now I'm really behind. I still do that. I don't know about y'all. I'm talking about me. I still do that. I ain't got to stand up here and act like I got it going on because I got 14 years clean. They say clean time don't equal recovery. Clean time don't equal recovery. Not all the time am I in recovery. I'm not in recovery 24 hours a day. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that. But I do what I do to the best of my ability. And I try to stay involved in the program because I like that greater the base, the broader the base, the higher the point of freedom. Ooh, that freedom just get to me. You know, they say our purpose is to achieve freedom from guilt that we carried. We carried a lot of guilt from a lot of stuff that we did. And today I don't have to carry that guilt with me. Because why? Y'all introduced me to step 4. And then y'all told me, go girls, go to step 5 and share it with somebody. And when I shared it with somebody in God, I was freed then. Actually, I was free before I even got to that point. When I wrote it down, I was free because it was on paper in black and white in front of me. I then had to face what I've done to my life. Nobody else did it. I did it. I then had to grow up. They say today we have the freedom to choose. That's a good freedom. I got a choice today. Even if I told you yes an hour ago, I got a right and a choice to change my mind right now. Okay? If I said yes an hour ago, babe, if it's no right now, it's no. I have a choice. I didn't think I had a choice. I used to tell people, yeah, all the way through the program, yeah. Be burnt out. Be burnt out. I used to be burning myself out because I thought I had to do this. I ain't supposed to turn no recovering addict or no addict that want to stay clean. I ain't supposed to turn them down. They asked me, so they must got the willingness, or, they wouldn't have asked me, or, sometimes we got to say no. I used to think, everybody used to say, they used to joke at me. They used to be like, how many sponsors you got? I don't know. I know it's a whole lot of them. And I try to give as much time to each one as I can. And I try to work the steps with them. And I make myself available. And I know I couldn't do it. There's no way I can do it without God. There's no way that I can give each one of them phone time, personal time, and still work on my own program. There's no way I can do that without God in there. And that balance. Because sometimes I wonder how I do it. How you get all that done? How you work all them people at one time? But it's the way He's doing it in my life. And I'm still making myself available because that's what they told me. I need to still make myself available to the newcomer. Not the newcomer make themselves available to me. Because see, some old timers got it fixed in their mind that the newcomer is supposed to be available to them. Call me. When you first came in here, you wasn't calling nobody. I'm not going to sit up here and say I called everybody that was on my list when they wrote their number down on my list when I first came into the meeting. So I'm making my business to try to call. And I don't always get them calls out, but I do what I can. I try to go to a meeting where I can see them. Or, you know what I'm saying? I make sure they can wake me up. I'm not one of them people that I'll talk to them while I'm half dead. They be sitting up there talking and everything, be like, you sleep? Mm-hmm. But God, girl, because I'm hearing you. Because I know you need to get that out. My sleep ain't that important that I can't hear you suffer. See, because this is not mine no more. I should have died 3 weeks ago. It's not mine no more. This belongs to my God. And I'm of service to you. And I know that today. And I don't mind humbling myself to be of service to you. Because I used to say, nah, this is mine. I ain't doing it. I don't argue with my God no more. See, because I seen death. And He showed me life. And I told Him I want to live for Him. And He gave me life. And I'm here today because I know I wasn't supposed to be here. Because I've seen too many people die the same way that I crashed within the last few weeks, and they didn't make it. So I know I have a purpose. So that freedom is awesome. Get you some. How you get free, I just told you. Get some numbers. Allow somebody to share with you a message of hope. Allow somebody to share with you, because they're not trying to get in your business. You got no business. You got no business. Ain't nobody got no business. Your life is messed up. You're still unmanageable. Tell somebody. Don't nobody want to get in your business. Let somebody help you live the right way. Free from running from the bill people, running from, all that other stuff, just running. I remember running. I ain't got no more shoes for no running. I don't even exercise today because I'm tired of running. I'm just tired. Every time I think about running, I'll be like, I ain't doing it. But to the newcomers and the old timers, because they always want to just give it to the newcomer, old timers, keep coming back and give it away, because it's not yours. And the only way that you can keep what you have is to give it away so freely. And that gives you freedom. Old timers, that gives you freedom when you give it away. That is something precious that God gave us in this program, is to be able to share with another human being the exact natures of our wrongs. And it's okay to be wrong, because He's going to make us right. It's all right. But I want to close with this. We will be free from ourselves, made prison, as long as we do what is suggested in this basic text. And it's so simple. It says in here, if you haven't read this, give yourself a chance and read it. Read it. This book has been good to me for 15 years. And like I always share in a meeting, it's like milk. It does my body good. Okay? And it is doing spiritually, physically, and mentally. I'll keep coming back.